Today's video is another what sold video. I will share with you 15 items that I sold during 1 week selling on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and Facebook. Now this is not everything that I sold that week. It's just some of the highlights that I think you can find at your thrift stores and garage sales to flip for a profit online. If that sounds like something that interests you, stick around and let's get started. Okay, so we'll start on eBay. I sold this Ariat Western shirt. It is sheer with sequins throughout in a floral pattern. To close up, you can see what I mean here. It's got sequins throughout with a rose sheer pattern. It was a size extra large. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold in less than 3 months. I accepted an offer of $17.98, and the buyer did pay $7 shipping. So they were about $25 all in on the shirt. My profit was $14.20. So I do pick up Ariat. That's what this brand looks like. It is a Western brand. The next item that's sold on eBay is an Anthropologie dress. I paid $4.50 for this. It sold also in less than 3 months. It sold for $22 and the buyer did pay $9 shipping. Now, as you can see, I did price it high at $42. However, it was going on 3 months, so when the offer came in of $22, which I realize is about half of that, I went ahead and accepted it. I thought this would sell for a little bit more money. It is very bright and colorful. However, I was happy to see it go. So my profit, $16.19. I am a real reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Facebook, Mercari, and Amazon, also known as Piece of Scrap. If you like this kind of video where you get right to the what sold and they sell for more than $15, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, which tells me you love this kind of video, and I will continue to make more of them. Next up is a logo Lori Goldstein blouse. This was a newer brand for me. I started picking up this brand and just to see how it does, and it's doing quite well. I paid $1 for this at a thrift store. It sold for $14.04, and the buyer did pay $7 shipping, so they were about $21 all in. My profit was $13.43 on this shirt. This is what that tag looks like, a logo, Lori Goldstein. Next up, I'm also trying out J. Jill as a brand. When I saw these jeans in the thrift store, I had to pick them up. They are very well embellished with embroidery down the front. The brand is J. Jill, and the tag looked a little different. It said recrafted, recreated, reimagined, and it also said limited edition. So when I saw that, I went ahead and thought I would give them a try. I paid $4.50 and they sold within 2 days of listing. I accepted a best offer of $25 and the buyer did pay shipping of $9. So my profit on these jeans was $16.88. So don't be afraid to try out newer brands, especially when it's a unique item like this. I've never seen J. Jill jeans with embroidery down the front. Now these did have a flaw. Looked like they had some white spots down the left leg, which I noted in the description, and they sold anyway within 2 days. Next up is a scrub jacket. Don't pass on scrubs. This is Koi, K-O-I Sapphire, a large size 3X. I paid $3.50 for this. It took about 5 months to sell, but that was okay. It sold for $23 and the buyer paid $9 shipping, so they were $32 all in on this scrub coat. My profit was $19.95. So taking a look at these keywords, I used Koi Sapphire 3X. I also included 3XL scrub jacket. This was the style 427, which I think was on this tag, as you can see here, style 427. So when I plugged that into Google search, it returned the Deja, D-E-J-A, full zip coat. I also included long sleeve, black, and plus for plus size. The next item to sell is a Harley Davidson infant coat. I paid $4.50 for this at Goodwill. So they did not mark this up. It was a youth size 18 months. It sold for $39.56 and the buyer paid $5.75 first class shipping. As you can see here, it's very detailed on the back with embroidered spell logo. And it's also embroidered on the front. So my profit on the baby jacket was $37.80. Looking at these keywords, Harley Davidson motorcycles, 18 months. It was reversible. It did have leather sleeves. Boys, I also included girls. It is unisex. I imagine a baby's a baby, right? I also included the keyword coat and jacket just in case users were searching for either of those. And the next item is a pair of Madewell jeans. I have been branching out, trying different brands, and Madewell is another one of those. I paid $4.25 for this at Goodwill. I accepted a best offer of $22.55, and the buyer paid $9 first class shipping. These were the 10-inch high-rise skinny jeans. So my profit was an even $15 when it was all said and done. So yes, I've been branching out, trying different jean brands, and Madewell, I think I will continue to pick up. Along those same lines, here's a pair of Lucky brand denim jeans. These are for women, a plus size 16. On the inner tag, it does say sweet and low, so I knew what the style was. Being a plus size Lucky brand, I thought I would give it a try. I paid $1 for this at a thrift store. It sold for $25.46, and the buyer paid $9 first class shipping. So again, about $35 all in. My profit was $20.78. Next up is a winter coat that I actually bought for my daughter. However, she was not interested. So being the reseller that I am, I went ahead and sold it on eBay. I paid $7.50 for this at Goodwill. I had a price tag at $165. It is down feather filled. As you can see here, it has it down and waterfowl feathers. Say that 2 times twice. So I knew it was valuable. It sold within 1 month of listing at the beginning of September for $99, and the buyer paid $12 shipping. So my profit was $76.78. So keep your eye open for any of these coats, especially when they are down filled. And it had a lot of things going for it. It was quilted and puffer. Next, we'll hop over to Poshmark. I sold this plush stuffed animal from Aurora. I paid 25 cents for this at Goodwill. It sold for my full asking price of $15. So my profit was $11.75. This was a wind-up lullaby toy. Here you can see it had baby boy embroidered on it, so it would be a great new baby gift. My profit was $11.75. Next up is an Adidas polo shirt. I picked this up because it was a plus size 2X. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold within 1 month of listing for $20. My profit was $12.25. So you pick up Adidas. This is Clima Light. I did pick it up again because it was a larger size 2XL, and it did sell pretty quick. Those of you that have been following my channel for any amount of time do know that I like to match these odd colors with a Crayola crayon. In this picture, you can see here where it most accurately resembles the Crayola crayon brick red. So I will include that photo as well as note it in my description right here. And the last item on Poshmark is a pair of Levi jeans. I have been testing out different strands of Levi. These were 502, the tapered jean. I paid $4.50 for this. It sold within 5 months for my full asking price of $30. It does have the blank red tab. So normally where it will say Levi's on the back, this one is blank, and I also noted that in my title. My profit on the jeans, $19.50. Next, we'll hop over to Mercari. I sold a coffee mug. I am trying to reduce the amount of coffee mugs in my inventory, but when I can find them for cheap, say 25 cents, they're so hard to pass up. This was a new without tag Starbucks Korea coffee mug. I paid 50 cents for this at Goodwill. It sold for $22 on Mercari, and the buyer did pay shipping. So my profit was $18.36. So do you guys still sell Starbucks mugs? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you're interested in any Starbucks mug, I have several of them still for sale in my eBay store, and that link is also in the description below. The next item on Mercari that sold was an affliction. This is a woman's shirt, very well embellished with rhinestones on the front. It does look like it has some sort of snake skin pattern and a cross on the back. So I know affliction for men sell well, but so do women. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold for $48 on Mercari. So my profit was $37.76. And the last time on Mercari was a Chicago Bears jacket. As a huge Chicago Bears fan, I debated about keeping this one for myself or letting it go, but the reseller in me won. I paid $10 for this at Goodwill. I had it priced high at $150. The buyer offered me $128 plus shipping, which I accepted. It sold within 1 week of listing. My profit on this vintage starter coat from the 1980s was $101.19. I just shared with you 15 of the items that I sold during 1 week on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and Facebook. These are everyday items that you too can find at your thrift stores and garage sales. If you learned anything from today's video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, which tells me that you like this kind of video and would love to see more. While you're at it, leave a comment below and let me know which one of the items were your favorite. Many of you that are listening have not yet subscribed, so do me a favor and click that subscribe button. I will link another What Sold video here. Continue watching.